Alright boys and girls, welcome back to LewDix Aviation. Today we're doing a checkout in the Cessna 172. Checkouts are enjoyed by few, dreaded by most. Firstly, while you're not seeing the whole checkout in this video, you will see a checkout that I couldn't actually sign off. Let me be clear here, this is not because today's pilot is bad, but Chris is transitioning from a Diamond aircraft to a Cessna for the first time, and it's a big ask to get that all done in one flight. But we'll get to that later.
Alright, departure briefing. Alright, so...
Yeah, talk to me.
Yeah. Anything, if we have an engine failure below 55 knots, we'll just exit the runways as quickly as we can, then we'll figure out what's going on. Above road VR 55, below 1,000 feet, we'll just look straight ahead, 30 degrees left and right, just straight ahead of us. We'll secure the plane as best we can. Anything above 1,000 feet, we'll make a decision if necessary to turn back to the runway. Make that a possible turn.
Yes, sir!
Taking off for 25. I usually like to stay 300 to 200 feet below the Bravo at all times.
I love hearing that.
We're going northwest, so to Lake Popka area. Yeah, do you have any questions?
What is VY?
VY is 73.
Perfect. Cool. 55, 73, climb out.
VX is 59.
Correct.
Okay.
I like doing checkout flights because it gives chance for pilots to get back with an instructor, something they might not have done for some time. It's not a check ride, but I go through manoeuvres that I believe are relevant to the safe operation of the aircraft that we're being checked out in, which today includes stalls, emergency procedures, and landings.
Number 734, mic off, runway 25 at Alpha 2, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 25 at Alpha 2, 734, mic off. 55 knots, and we're rotating.
Welcome to the sky,
Welcome to the sky.
Welcome. Yeah, how's it feel in comparison to the Diamond?
It's a lot different.
Yeah.
Is just as
It's always weird when you're hopping between planes, like, it's a completely different feel. It's like, you know the fundamentals of how to fly, but it's like...
I know, but then I'm focused on other things I'm not usually focused on.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Going to do power on, power off.
Let's do power off stall then. So, just to kind of talk you through it, you'd pull the carpet on.
Yep.
You'd pull the power back in this to about 1600.
Okay.
Raise the nose a little bit to slow it down and keep the altitude.
Okay.
10 degrees of flaps, 20 degrees of flaps, 30 degrees of flaps. Simulate descent,
Yep.
power idle, pull it back, maintain the nose center, and then, you know, let it stall, recover. Pretty straightforward.
Alright.
So I'll make a radio call. Lake Popka traffic, Skyhawk 734, mic off. Run the East Shore, Lake Popka, 3,000 feet. Doing some clearing turns, we're doing some stalls. Oh no. Lake Popka.
LewDix.
Welcome to the sky.
Oh, what's up, LewDix?
Hey man. Nice, easy power off stall. Let's see if the boy can recover.
I want to see if Chris can deal with a stall first time out of the gate in a new aircraft. Stall recoveries are important for pilots to master, and I've selected this power off stall to showcase in today's video. This was his first ever stall in a Cessna.
Alright, so core repeat.
Yes sir.
Awesome. We're going to pull that to 1600 RPM.
There you go. As you're doing it, raise the nose because this thing likes to drop.
Yep. Let's do that. Alright, and then flaps 10.
There we go.
Get that trim. Alright, flaps, we're still in the white arc. Flaps 30.
Cool. There we go. Simulate that descent.
Alright. Catch that. Good descent.
Cool. Stall it. Oh no!
Let's stall that.
There you go. Pull that throttle all the way out.
Yep.
Oh.
Alright, and full power. Flaps. Do it slowly up or all the way up first?
Slowly.
Slowly?
Yeah,
Okay.
slowly, like that. And now get rid of the carpet as well. There you go.
Alright. Flaps 10.
And
we'll catch that VY.
It's career track. We got you inside. We're going to head south. Get away.
How'd that feel for you?
Honestly, I mean, not too bad.
Yeah.
I did notice that I was more fixed here than outside.
Right. Yeah, that's going to be natural. You know, this plane doesn't feel normal to you at the moment.
But even with that being the case, not too bad. The setup was nice, although not being comfortable, he dropped a little bit of altitude. The stall itself was very timid, as he could have applied a little bit more back pressure on the yoke, but he did fully stall, and he recovered nicely.
So we got somebody down there just off our rear.
We're going to be doing VMC on the north
Down
heading.
here. Oh yeah, I see him.
Yeah. Step over that way a little bit for me.
Sure, look up a look.
Alright, pull that power all the way out.
Okay.
And we're going to simulate that the engine has off.
Alright, so we're immediately pitching for 65 knots. Looking for the best place to land. I mean, we have someone over at...
That's where I was trying to go, but yeah, well, don't worry about that.
Alright, so I'm just going to look for something in front of us. Alright, we got... First, get that airspeed. Good for airspeed.
Good catch.
I mean, we got that dirt field right in front of us. No.
Got a beautiful green back there.
Booking 546 going back to 4,000.
Yep, there it is. That's what we're going for. Alright, we got that best place to land. We're still trimming for 65. Checklist. Alright, so carb heats. Pull it on. 65 knots. Make sure fuel selectors both. Check the mags. Try to restart the engine. Not restarting.
Is about 5 miles
we're gonna continue. We're gonna squawk 7700 here. 12.5. Mayday, diamond. Or not diamond. Oh my gosh. 774
Don't upgrade us.
North of Lake Apopka. I got traffic right in front of us. Experiencing engine failure. Gonna put it down in nearby field.
Perfect. You think you can make the field?
Yes, I can.
I think you can as well. Alright, cool. You can recover that.
One area that I like to focus on checkouts are emergency procedures. Weeks before our flight, I asked Chris to make sure he knew the procedures like this, along with as much information as possible about this Cessna 172. He caught himself a little bit on the airspeed control, and other than missing a couple of items, like the mixture and the primer, he did pretty well with this.
Yeah, nice. I like the fact that you kind of caught yourself and said, okay, airspeed, get that 65. Exactly, get that 65. That little flow, make sure you include the mixture, because that could be a thing. One thing, just to mention about the mags, kind of change the mags, see if it comes back on right or left.
We couldn't take it down lower because of traffic, so I decided I wanted to test him further.
One of my first emergencies, my instructor made me do a power off 180.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice. Here.
Yeah. Completely messed it up, but it's okay.
Yeah. Well, just to let you know what we're going to do, we're going to cut the power midfield at this altitude, and I want you to kind of glide it out, glide it back in, land 27.
27.
If it's safe, like, we'll keep a lookout, if it's not, then we'll break it off, but at least, this will give you a proper simulated emergency.
For 2 minutes,
alright, copy. Engine's gone. What the f*** is going on with this engine?
I don't know, it's terrible. Alright, 65. Alright, we got our best place to land.
Flag control, we jump to turning
right there.
final, due south flag up. Lake Will.
No, I'm not going to put in flaps until I know absolutely.
I love that. I love it.
East, 10 bound for
seems clear to me.
Seems clear.
Yep. County.
Alright, we're still at 5. Looking good, 1,000 feet. Slowly start to turn that in. Alright, definitely made it, so maybe I can put in like 10 flaps.
I'd even say you could probably go full
flaps.
The risk is overrunning the
maybe left thing.
1.5 Sky 74 my golf on a high final 27
500.
We're way too high. Way too high.
Alright, go around.
And go around.
Go around. Easy, simple as that. Oh look, the engine's back. Look at that.
Yay!
Look at that, shocking.
In the Diamond, he probably would have made it down perfectly onto this runway, but being in a new plane makes things hard to judge. As a CFI signing somebody off for a rental, I want to make sure that he's safe not only to protect the aircraft, but more importantly, to protect himself. With the perfectly good runway, I want to see him make it onto that. So this will be revisited, but for now, let's see how he lands.
Because this will be a normal one with power. So it'll be carb heat on, power back to about 15, 16. Get it below 85, 10 degrees of flaps, and then I usually descend at around 80 knots or so, between 75 and 80.
Okay.
And then on a base, I'm looking between 70 and 75.
About 45 degrees.
You're on a nice path at the moment, this is beautiful. Just keep this for now. Looking good, you got your speed, you're perfect.
Okay.
Looking good, man. Keep it coming in, keep it coming in. So right now, I'd be going...
Cut power?
Cut power now and start to raise the nose and kind of level it.
Okay.
Just let this thing kind of bleed off. As it's coming down now, you pull it up more. Pull it. There you go. Stall one is blaring. That's what we want.
There we go.
There he goes. Nice.
Jeez. Yeah, Diamond's not like that at all.
Right, it's very flat, right?
Yeah. Wow.
There you go, man. If you keep in your mind that you want to hear that stall warning on the landing, that's going to help you remember to get that nose up. Why don't we try a soft field takeoff?
Alright, so 10 degrees of flaps.
10 degrees. There you go.
Alright. And we want to pop that wheelie.
Yes, sir.
There we go. we go.
There you go. Nice.
Get away, bird.
Perfect.
And then we'll climb out.
Nice. There you go. Cool, man. Perfect approach speed. Beautiful.
Alright, cut power. Oh,
a little bit, yeah, just for those bushes. And power all the way idle. There you go.
I can do better.
Yeah, give it one more go.
This looks good.
This looks perfect, yep. You're looking good, man. Perfect approach speed, looking nice. Yeah, alright, start to pull that nose up. There you go, kind of hold it. Yeah, that's the kind of nose you want. You just got to let it bleed off. There you go. Cool.
A little side loaded.
A little bit. Looks like the crosswind has picked up a little bit. Cool, man. So on these longer runways, it's actually easier to look at the end of the runway and hold it to the
track 122. That's how
Orlando North.
Traffic follows a diamond curl.
Traffic in sight, 5 Papa Sierra.
5 Papa Sierra, follow that traffic, runway 25, clear land number 2.
Following traffic, runway 25, clear land number 2, 5 Papa Sierra.
Alright, cut power.
Nice.
Alright, so flaps up.
Power. Make right close traffic.
Good job, man. Good job.
55 rotates. Not too bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. Not just a little bit of side load there.
Yep, I saw that.
A little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. Well, yeah, you're seeing the flare now. You're seeing it. You're hearing that stall warning on the landing, which is what you want to hear. So that's good. What I am seeing though, you've got a tendency to double fist this thing on the flare. See if you can keep the one on the throttle, one on the thing. Windsock showing a nice crosswind from that left side.
Negative tower, Scock 52522, runway 25, ready for departure.
52522, exact tower, hold for release.
Power idle. Side loaded again.
A little bit of side load, yep.
4 Mike Golf, right it off 4 ground point 4.
Alpha 4 ground point 4 Mike Golf. Yeah, just let me know. I would not be offended if you want to do a couple more.
My camera audio died at this point, so we can't hear any more of us, but I'm glad it caught that last little bit by Chris. He's seen that the transition wasn't as smooth as we were hoping it was going to be from the Diamond to the Cessna, and still has a few loose ends to tie up, which I think is a brilliant attitude to have. Hopping into a new, unfamiliar aircraft is not easy, and it was a big ask to come in and do the checkout in just one flight with the limited time we had with the aeroplane. So, we'll come back out and do another session another time to make sure he's absolutely safe and comfortable with the things that he missed today. For the most part, his flying was fantastic. He got more comfortable in the aeroplane as the flight went on, but to sign him off, I want to see him safely get this bird down in that simulated emergency and get some consistently good landings. So, stay tuned to LewDix Aviation to see the continuation. Coming soon.